Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. Now the starting group for the visitors. ABC is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Mr. Fundamentals. Then it's T. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 5. We've got D. Champ out there with Slim. Then there's Easy Breezy. And it's Z at the point. And even with preseason, Smitty, there's always some rust that needs to be shaken off in these early season games.
Yeah, Kevin, some guys are playing themselves into shape. Others are simply finding their rhythm. You got to be patient and figure out what works and what doesn't.
Here's T. Pass to ABC for 3. Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Z. Easy breezy passes to Slim. Count that one.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Aldama. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Pass to ABC. Just 5 on the clock. T. The rebound by Champ. First quarter of play. 1 minute played. Down low. Slim. Good. Slim's got his second bucket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Here's Huey. To the wing right side. For the 3. T shot is good.
Number 8.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Slim, no good. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the away team, number 8, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Z. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so
2 minutes
far.
remaining in the first.
Here's T. We saw him with 10 points last game. Here's the pass to Huey. Clock at 6. Pass to Aldama. Puts up a deep 3. The shot by ABC, no good. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Fires for 3. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Stripped away. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Slim.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
Here's T. He has 5. Inside. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's Z. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Z's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Champ. Hasn't made one yet. Traps in the tray.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Huey the pass to T. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Huey. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Z the pass to D. It's good. This game is all even.
Number 14.
Here's Huey. Fires from way outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Some great action here early as we have the first quarter. Clark in a tie. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
They've got the franchise. Big red out there with Z. Then it's D, and it's G in at the 4 spot. Z out there with ABC. And there's the Great. Then there's Brown. And it's Fernandez in at the 3. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Z. We've got Z. G is out there with D. Then it's the franchise. And it's Big Red in at the 2-guard spot. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
On 3 or 4 from long range in the game. Out to the right wing. Here's G. And he starts out with the miss in this one.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Here's Z. Second quarter of action, about 1.5 minutes played. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Home team, number 5. One shot.
Here's Z. Still without a basket.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Here's Diaz. Hernan Gomez with the ball. Pass to Diaz. 5 on the clock. Can't hit that one.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
They swipe it. Here's Z. Oh, and then one, no question, powered it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Diaz. Pass to Fernandez. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. 5 to shoot. No good from Hernan Gomez. Gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Big Red passes to the franchise. Kicks it to G. Lets it fly. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Here's Diaz. And there's the pass to Fernandez. From deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Fernandez has got 5 points now this quarter.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Passes it to the franchise. Good on the 7-footer.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far.
Home team
And Big
foul.
Red gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team
So
foul.
it's both teams making substitutions
Substitution on
here.
the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Chalk up 2 there.
Hernan
And Gomez
Gomez.
has got his first points in this one.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Takes the 3. Z can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Pass to Champ. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautiful. And here's Brown outside. No good on the last second attempt there. We've reached the end of the first half of play.
Your home team
Leading by...
The visiting team, 21.
Thanks, Rick. What do you like about how your team is playing tonight?
Shot making was there. We're not turning it over. We're doing a pretty good job defensively, but a long way to go.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Taking a look at this home squad. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, it's in the heaven.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Z.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Huey is out there with T, and it's ABC. Then it's Santi Aldama, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Z. That 3 off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's ABC. Hits the jumper in space. ABC's got 5 points so far. An impressive 65% having their way with this defense. To the inside, easy breezy. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
30. Thank you, Kevin. Well, the NBA is looking to expand its footprint And a franchise south of the border could potentially hold tremendous appeal. Commissioner Adam Silver said Mexico City is the largest city in North America. It could also be a gateway to all of Latin America. The opportunity to flip a switch in terms of opening up a large geographical area to NBA interest. Kevin?
That's interesting. Thanks, David.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Inside, here's Huey, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
You might get in trouble if you blow that. He nailed it.
He did, didn't he? It's worth the risk when the payoff is so good.
At least on an entertainment level, even if you're rooting against him, you have to appreciate the effort.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They gotta be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
G's checked in for Slim. Here's T. He's got 5. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Offensive rebound. Here's G. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Knocked away. Fast break. Here we go. This one for 3. And it's D missing. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half. Developing a nice rhythm out there. T, the pass to Huey. Misses in close.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
46 seconds left to play here in the third. From downtown, drains it from beyond the arc. Huey's got 7 points in the game.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Here's G, defended by Aldama. And that one's good by G.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's D, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Both teams will make substitutions.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Rubio, the pass to Garuba. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Assist from
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Here's Z. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
the visiting team.
Up by 12. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. With confidence, 50% from the field so far. We've got Big Red. Slim is out there with Champ. Then there's Z, and it's the captain in at the small forward. Hernan Gomez, no good. And offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. is Slim. Hernan Gomez covering, and it's good for 2.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to. You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Easy breezes checked in for Z. Here's Big Red. Now the pass to Easy Breezy. Out left to the wing. Passes it to Big Red. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Here's Champ. Drops one in from the wing.
Number 16.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Picked away to the paint. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Down low. Shots good by Hernan Gomez.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort, and he brings the energy.
And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
Huey's checked in for Brown.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to get to the line.
Shot by Mr. Fundamentals, no good. Here's Big Red. Fires the 3. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now.
2 minutes remaining.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Juan Hernan Gomez. Slim, good.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Z.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Huey. Slim pulls it in. Slim's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. Here's D. Got a hand on it. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Count that one. And it's 9 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Champ. Defended by Aldama. The hook. Champ's shot is off.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
.46 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Rubio the pass to Diaz. Here's Z. Banked in off the glass.
A beautiful bounce pass on the deck. He put it only where his man could get it.
Pass to Big Red. Here's easy breezy. Pass to D. And the pass to Champ. 4 on the shot clock. Buries the jump shot.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those two elements all the time.
Puts one up from 19, and it falls.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And so they get the victory here at home. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home.